I'm Marlo with Marlo Gets Fit, coming to you from Grants Pass, Oregon, on the porch again tonight, but at least it's light outside. Hope you had a great Monday. Hope you are having a good Monday. I am working from home. I know a lot of people are working from home. Let me see if I can get this shared really quick. Share Facebook. And I just wanted to talk to you a little bit tonight about like 8 surprising healthy foods that may stop your weight loss or slow your weight loss. And some of these things I have found to be a problem when what I'm eating. And before I get into that, I want to do a couple of updates. Oh my gosh, today was such a busy day. I don't know, everything. It was definitely a Monday. It was like a Monday times 5. I had a zillion things going on for work. I had some stuff for home. I had all kinds of things going on. So I was all over the place, super busy. And for lunch, what did I have? I posted some pictures. For lunch, I had a chicken Caesar salad, and then for dinner, we cooked a ham. I got a ham at the store a while back, and so cooked a ham, and I had cauliflower rice and some green beans, so that was super yummy. I actually had a full meal. I had some sides in addition to my meat that I usually eat, but it was really yummy, super good, but I don't know about you, but with all the stress going on, I think I've mentioned this before, I'm definitely feeling the munchies more and wanting to eat, like stress eating, I think, with all this stuff going on. I know it's crazy, so I'm really trying to buckle down on that, and I kind of figured out that I've been, I take supplements that help me with health and energy and my mood and all that kind of stuff, and I'd kind of been not taking them. I mean, I haven't been taking them as much as usual, and so I think that's really affected me. So today I really tried to keep on my schedule, take those, and I feel a lot better. I actually got outside and started to do a little bit of exercise. It was a pretty day off and on. It was kind of, sun would come out and then be clouds and sun, and we even went out in town, had to get something, and you could see it was cool, and over the mountains it looked like it was snowing. There was like a little snow shower on the mountain, so that was pretty cool to see that. But I think we're supposed to get rain tomorrow, and maybe the next day, a couple of days of rain, something like that. But I'm committed to getting outside more since everyone's at home. Getting outside, doing some exercise. I got my jump rope out, started doing the jump rope. Whew, I actually made it to 10 in a row, and definitely gets a workout in doing a jump rope, trying to do that. Oh my gosh, my body is not used to that or coordinated, so it was kind of funny. I'm sure I was on the porch, so I'm sure it was pretty funny watching, if anyone was watching, but it felt good. It felt like I was getting some exercise, so I'm working on getting more exercise in, and making sure I'm taking my supplements, because it's funny how you take something that works for you, and then you start feeling better, and then you stop taking it because you feel better, and that's the reason you were feeling better, and so it kind of, you go backwards. Anyway, so I'm back on track, feeling good. So because I have been definitely doing more low carb eating, low carb snaps, like eating more snacks and stuff. So I got to cut that out, because everyone's at home. A lot of people are at home, and they're going to be snacking too much. So if you're having those problems, definitely get some thinking about it. Why are you eating? Why, the stress eating? We got to try to get that stress off. Do some exercise, because that really gets the stress relief off. So here we go. Let me try to go over this, and I have to put my readers on because I can't read out in this light. So 8 surprising healthy foods that could slow your weight loss. So one thing is like whole foods, whole healthy foods, like raw vegetables and fruits and those sort of things, versus processed foods, which kind of are the low carb bars. Hey Landy. And if you're off low carb, processed breads and flours and all those kind of things, mac and cheese and all that kind of stuff. Of course, those things are not that great for you. But even low carb processed things, if you eat too many of them, they can have an effect, because they have a lot of calories and that sort of thing. So number 1 is avocados. So avocados are so good for you. They got lots of healthy fats and lots of nutrients and stuff like that, but they do have a lot of calories. So if you, oh cool, Brazil, that's awesome. They have a lot of calories, so if you eat too many of them, that can definitely slow your weight loss, because while you're doing low carb, you still have to count the calories. You can't eat just a ton of low carb items that have a lot of calories, because those calories do add up and your body has to burn them off. So number 2 is dried fruit, And that is, they say nature's candy, dried fruit, and it's so good. And I don't really eat a lot of fruit because, of course, it has a lot of carbs in it for me. But the dried is not actually as good because, as far as making you feel fuller, and so you end up eating a lot more of it. Actual, regular fruit is going to be better because you're going to feel fuller because it's got the water, the liquids in it, and it's going to feel more satisfied that way. So you got to watch out. Just don't eat too much. Number 3 is nuts. Nuts are awesome. Love nuts because it's something you can kind of nibble on, but it's so easy to overeat them. And they're very nutritious, but the problem is a single serving is like 1 ounce, which is a quarter cup. And it's so easy if you don't measure it out beforehand that you will just keep snacking and snacking and snacking. And then pretty soon you've eaten 2-3 cups of the nuts, and there's tons of calories. And so again, you got to burn those calories off. So that can really slow your weight loss. Number 4 is oils. So it says 1 tablespoon of oils usually is about 14 grams of fat, which when you're on a low carb, high fat diet, you definitely want the good fats, but that is 126 calories. So you kind of have to weigh it. You want the good fats to feel satisfied. It makes you feel not, less hungry and you feel satisfied. Like I love tuna and mayonnaise with that fat in there. Oh my gosh, it totally makes me satisfied and I'm not really hungry. So it's great, but I don't want to eat a whole bunch of it because there's a lot of calories in there. Number 5 is peanut butter, which is another really good snack. But 1 serving is 2 tablespoons, which is about 200 calories. So if you eat a quarter cup to a half a cup of peanut butter, that can range from 400 to 800 calories. That is huge. So you really have to watch the peanut butter because that can really have a huge effect on your weight loss because you're just eating way too many calories. So you got to watch that. Number 6 is smoothies. So there's a huge difference between a store-bought smoothie and one that you make. I think it's starting to rain. So for one thing, when you go to stores and restaurants and stuff, usually when they make a smoothie, they have like a base that's usually very sugary. So you're gonna have lots of sugars in there. Making them on your own is so much better. I usually keep a frozen bag of berries because you can do strawberries, and raspberries and blueberries are lowest in carbs for a low carb person. And I do that, and I put a little bit of stevia in there, and then I can put some half and half or something like that, heavy cream even. You can put a little bit of that in there, and coconut milk, that sort of unsweetened, and that is super yummy and a lot less calories, a lot less carbs. So you got to watch the store-bought smoothies. Number 7 is trail mix and granola. So they're very high in calorie. Usually 1 serving is a quarter cup, and that equals about 160 calories. So that's another thing where you're going to munch on it and you can really overeat that. So, they do have a lot of good nutrients and stuff like that, but you got to watch the quantity because they do have the calories that will slow your weight loss. Number 8 is whole wheat breads. People always say eat the whole wheat breads, which they do have. They're healthier for you and they have better nutrients, but they actually have the same calories as white bread. So you're gonna have to watch that. You can't eat more bread just because you're eating whole wheat bread. You have to limit how much you eat. And of course, for me, I don't eat regular bread. I have my keto bread that I love, my friend's keto bread, and even with that, I have to watch it because it does have calories. It is low carb, but you just can't eat a ton of it. And plus, it is a processed type of thing, and you wanna limit those sort of things. So that's my list. I hope that might help you out, give you some ideas. You definitely, pretty much in everything you do, you can't just find something that you like and just munch and munch and munch. You have to limit it. You should really be eating only when you're hungry. So really, you shouldn't be snacking. If you're just sitting there snacking constantly, then you're eating for some other reason. You're not eating because you're hungry. You're eating because you're bored, or you're trying to stay awake, or you just want to eat, and that's not the reason to eat. You don't want to eat during those things. And I'm finding during these stressful times that it's more likely that I'm doing that. I find myself wanting to eat when I'm not really hungry, and so I'm having to really watch that. And I have supplements that are really helping me with that. It helps me with better mood and feeling better and having more energy. And so today I'm putting that to the test and making sure I'm not going to gain any weight. I don't want to gain weight. In fact, I want to lose weight. So I want to keep on my journey, and I am working on that a lot. And so if you want to add a little bit of exercise in your life, I'm really focusing on the exercise and the intermittent fasting, staying with that, because those two things are really key with a low carb diet to help you not only maintain your weight but to lose your weight. So if you want to add some exercise into your life, if you are really busy like me and you have a hard time fitting it in, Sorry, the neighbors have got some sort of party going on over there. Anyway, if you want to fit that exercise in and you are not sure how to do it because you don't think you have time, I have a list of 7 fat-burning exercises to help you lose weight faster in 5 minutes or less. And I have a list. There's 7. They're really super easy. You can just get up and do them anytime in front of your desk, in your cubicle, in front of the porch, anywhere you want to do them. And just do 3, 4, 5 minutes really fast, get them done, and then put that throughout your day, like once an hour, stop and do them. And then by the end of the day, you've got 25 minutes, 30 minutes of exercise in, and you feel good. You've woken yourself up, get your butt out of your chair, burn a few calories, and feel a lot better. So if you'd like that list, just send me a private message, say 7 exercises, and I will send that to you. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. It's kind of funny here. We got neighbors with a party. We got geese flying over. It's like all kinds of stuff going on. Unfortunately, the frogs are not out tonight. They're being super quiet over there. I don't know if something's disturbing them or what, but usually there's a whole chorus of frogs behind me. And here comes some more geese. Usually the geese will stand right back there. There's a shop right there, and they'll sit all on the roof line and they honk at each other and make huge noise. Anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you plan your goals for the week. Definitely plan what you want to do, your activity goals for the week. If you want to make sure you stick to your low carb every day, you want to work out 3 times a week, you want to go to, well, we're not going to the gym anymore, but go do your home exercise 3 days a week, or, you know, whatever it is. If it's for your business, reach out to so many people per day, follow up with so many people per day, make those calls that you need to make, or whatever it is. Definitely set your goals on Monday, and that way you can see your progress and you can work towards it. I know if I don't write my stuff down, I won't do it, you know, or I put it off, or I forget what I'm supposed to do, and that sort of thing. So definitely write them down. Then you can shoot for those, and by the end of the week, you're celebrating your progress. You feel a lot better because you check those things off, and you're making progress towards your goals. So have a great rest of your day. Have a great evening and a great week, and I will see you in the next video.